This was a great movie. I watched it when it first came out, but that was before I made reviews. We rented it, and I got it like on DVD not too long after it came out on DVD. But now I'm finally making a review on it after I rewatch it. First off, the husband loads a shotgun, and then he just leaves it at the house, and he magically has an axe to protect himself, which he misses against a blind creature. And I get it, like, they have good hearing, but that's only like when they open their faces, because then they can hear the static of a TV. They can hear anything. But that one's face wasn't open. It was just standing on something looking around. He swings the axe and it's like, well, I know you're there. What else? The nail in the stairs. The mom steps on it. A person who can see. Sure, she wasn't looking for a nail because she didn't realize it was out, but honestly, she should have checked since her laundry got stuck on it. But anyway, the nail. There's the one scene when she's going through labor and the monster goes down there, but it doesn't step on the nail. Later, when it's just the mom and the two kids, the monster goes down there and doesn't step on the nail. Like, I honestly don't understand how a blind creature doesn't step on the nail, but the mom does. Because, like, they even show during the scene where she's down with the two kids that the nail is still there. So they have continuity. I also don't think... I think they might be good against two of them, but they were sprinting to the house. And since we didn't get to see the end, if they're really running to go to that noise, then I think one of them's definitely going to step on the nail. It just bothers me so much that 4 blind monsters, I mean like 3, actually, because there's 3 confirmed monsters is what it says on one of the boards. 3, none of them step on the nail. It just kind of makes me mad. Honestly, why didn't they, like, move some of the rocks by the waterfall and, like, build a house there? And, like, the whole underground thing. It says the best place to go is underground. So why didn't they go underground? They stayed in their house, but they had an underground safe place. Which doesn't really make sense. Like, I get if they're, like, cooking food in their house, and then they go to the underground with their food or something. But no, they still live in their house. They don't go into underground safe place like the government warned them in the newspaper. And later it gets flooded for no reason. They zoom in on like a broken pipe and it gets flooded. But nobody broke the pipe. There wasn't a fight in the barn or anything. The monster went in there and it eventually left, but it didn't really do anything. We didn't hear a noise or anything. And I want to know how the monster got in there since the bed was still on top. But that water scene was badass. It was awesome. But yeah, it's a pretty good movie, just some things I don't get. Like the dad sacrificing himself. His sword made sense. But not really. And I want to see how they explain The Quiet Place 2, because the movie starts off on day 89 and we don't see any people besides the man and his wife in the forest. And in Quiet Place 2, the trailer came out a while ago that got postponed because of COVID. That movie, there was a bunch of people in that movie. And I'm guessing this is a prequel because the dad's still in it. I hope they use the kid more because I didn't really feel that bad for him, honestly. Yeah, he's a little kid. Yeah, he doesn't know any better. But his parents told him no. Too loud. He took it. He pressed the button. Was an accident. And I don't know why the sister gave him the things in the first place. They put up the spaceship and said he couldn't have it. So if she really wanted him to have the spaceship, just give him the spaceship, not the batteries. She did not have to put the batteries in. I'm pretty sure she put the batteries in. Not that the kid grabbed him. I don't remember. I think the kid might have grabbed them. Because I started this movie yesterday and got a half an hour in. But I didn't get to finish it because of school night. But now it's Friday, so I got to finish it pretty fast. I started it late at night. Got tired when I was halfway through. So yeah, I might have forgot if he grabbed the batteries or not. But I'm pretty sure she put them in the thing. But anyway, he pressed the button. It wasn't an accident. He pressed the button and kept playing with the spaceship. So, yeah. Kind of his fault. I know he's a kid and he doesn't know any better, but he should have just listened to his parents when they said, no, too loud. But nope, he didn't listen, so. I did feel bad for the girl, though, a little bit, because she has the death of her brothers on her mind all the time. But I want to know how Quiet Place 2 is going to focus on 88 days or less for a whole movie. And if the budget goes up, since this movie wasn't very high budget. Though you couldn't tell because it was a really good movie. The quietness and not a lot of screaming just felt refreshing compared to other horror movies. There was only like three screams in the movie. The mom, when she's going through labor and they let off a firework. The guy when his wife dies. And the dad when he sacrifices himself. So that's just kind of refreshing in my opinion. I really like the quiet